a little technical change, but we'll continue moving up the epigenetic evolutionary scale. So, after Buddha taught us about detachment and impermanence, he created the space for individuals and groups to learn that each individual needs to go through those steps in their own movement toward maturation. Just like this flower that we started out showing you at the beginning of this workshop goes through its individual maturation from the seed in the soil, where it needs proper nutrients, proper fluids, and the proper environment for it to grow into the stem that's essential to connect the maturation, which is the flowering, with the roots. Now that is a metaphor for human beings. As we start out life as innocent, omnipotent, narcissistic infants, it's important for us to continue the connection between that nucleus of the God consciousness to our flowering and maturation, and not do as most civilizations have done over and over and over again for the last millions of years, and that is reach a certain level of power and think that you can use that power to control the rest of the planet and make them the way you want them to be, which is an impossibility. So it's essential for us to know that all of these symbolic masters of reality, and I use masters advisedly, we need to bring together within our persona and with our boundaries of the self, the idea that keeps us one with that God conscious nucleus that all of us are born with, and to move from the stuckness that we've had in self to where we have mistaken the game and the drama in society for a real living. And it's essential that the real living bridge that these various masters of reality have developed and shared with us be understood by each individual. And I want to repeat that I want you to listen to this with a third ear. Don't buy anything I say unless you can use it in your own development and continued evolution. If you can do that, you will find that your love will move from the roots, where many of us are stuck, through the stem, where many of us are stuck, and we will deal with that when we get to self too, and has kept you from your flowering and sharing your beauty, your essence, your talents with the universe, like the God that many of us believe in shares the fresh air and the water and the nourishment that we need to keep the planet safe. If not, it's still all right, because evolution will continue. And I have no doubt that evolution is going on out into the universe that we call dark energy and dark matter, just like it's going on this planet, with the exception that we don't know what it looks like. Remember what I said earlier. Even though we have a belief system on this planet, anything created on this planet is man-made. Man's interpretation of the God experience, of the universal experience, and of universal laws. And our faith and belief system shapes our own personality, and shapes the way we view ourselves. So we hope that this paradigm will give you a new perspective to look at yourself. There's nothing wrong. You notice there's no make wrong in this system. It's all a part of the growth process. It's like if you can make that flower wrong, you can't make it wrong. There's just certain things, you fulfill certain laws, this will flower. If you don't, you still will have parts of that stem or parts of the root to keep working on it. Namaste. I want you to know that we are developing a nonprofit corporation that will put these words into action from our perspective and be instrumental in developing programs for those who have reached the level of wanting to confront themselves and know that they are responsible for everything that happens to them, good, bad, or indifferent. So long. See you next time.
The next workshop will be next Sunday, which is July 30th at 2:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So next Sunday, July 30th, and we hope to hear from you then. For more information, please go to the website, to the Gmail at selfspacereality@gmail.com. Thank you. Alexa, play Bach. Play Bach.
Shuffling songs by Johann Sebastian Bach.
Okay.